editorial section in the Wilmington paper today, invest in our kids. Our next speaker this morning is Dr. Olson Huff, Board Chair, North Carolina Partnership for Children.
Grateful for your being here today because you represent the engine that drives this state. So thank you for being here, and thank you for your particular leadership, for what you have done in the past, what you're doing now, and you'll do in the future. And Governor Hunt, thank you for your eternal presence for children here. A few days ago, our youngest son Daniel, called me. He is the Director of the Sustainability Program, the Green Development Program, and the Environmental Health Program for the city of Minneapolis. He said, "Congratulations, Dad." He said, "I just saw where North Carolina is now second only to Georgia as the most populated state in the South. What a tremendous achievement. What a tremendous future you have. And what an absolutely outstanding opportunity the whole South has now, because North Carolina is in a position to provide a future of growth, of jobs, of economic viability, and of the culture and arts and crafts for which we are so well known." Now, wait a minute. If that future is going to happen, if that viability of what we need and want as an economically sensible and viable place to work, to grow, to live, to play, and to raise a family, if that future is going to be ours, then we must prepare the leaders for it now. And those leaders are in our preschool programs and are in the homes of families with preschool children. These are the ones who will lead us into this economic viability and into a future of both livability and enjoyability. Those are the things that we must hold on to. These are the challenges that face us now. I think that the renowned poet Maya Angelou said it best. She said, "We did what we knew how to do. But when we knew better, we did better." We know better. We know a lot more about taking care of our children. We know a lot more about growing their brains, about making them able to take over the leadership of this future. We know how to structure the environment, to provide resources, to strengthen their families, and to give them the health, the nutrition, the education, and all of those things that are so viable and important for them as the future. I'm holding in my hand a card which is the Agenda for America's Children from the American Academy of Pediatrics. And the very top pillar of this agenda, of the 66,000 pediatricians in this country who care for America's children, the very top agenda is early brain and child development. If 66,000 of us who have dealt with all of America's children for so many years believe this, is there any reason that the rest of us should doubt it? And so I believe that we are now on a cusp. We are on a threshold. We are at a point where we can drive that future of economic viability and of an importance of this state in the nation, or we can wither and go away. And I suspect that there's not a single person in this room who's interested in withering and going away. Let's make sure that we invest in our children by giving them the very best examples of what we know how to do. And there is no doubt that Smart Start has provided this model. For the last many years, we have moved ourselves from the bottom of the heap in terms of how children's services and importance for their lives are designed to the very top of the heap in America, and are recognized all over the world as leaders in how we meet the agenda that the American Academy of Pediatrics has so well stated. One of my favorite authors is Graham Greene. He's an English author He wrote once these words, "There comes a time when a door opens and the future comes in." We're at a time of opening a door. If we do not let that future in now, then we are going to be destined forever to be relegated to the back seat of states in this nation, not the number one that my son Daniel said you have the potential to be because of your growth. Folks, thank you for being here today. Thank you for being the economic engine that drives our state's viability. Thank you for supporting what all of us know instinctively in our minds and believe in our hearts, that it is the children that we must nurture and support if our future is to be what we want it to be. Thank you.
I'll be reminded of a little Bible verse with this talk today. Goes something like this: "Be not deceived. God is not mocked, for whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap." This is a great program.